Hey Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 17th. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. The heart of your reading, we have the Sun card paired with Judgment, both in reverse. This has the energy of a door that has closed on your past, but you can't leave it alone. You may be worried that someone's going to come knocking at the door or barge through it and intrude on your peace. And so you have energetically, you're like leaned up against the door, holding it shut. And because you're occupied in this way, you're not able to really seize the moment, your now moment. You're not living in the now as much as you could be because of this energy that you're putting toward shielding yourself from the past. You could be seizing new opportunities and embodying a more excited, optimistic energy that would generate or prompt from within you. And that's like a result of this no, don't you dare come back. Some of you that may be warranted, it may be required because there is actually an energetic knock on the door, or literal, like someone reaching out to you from the past. But I think for most of us, there is no such knock. It's just the desire, how to say this? It's fear-based. We're afraid that someone's going to come crashing through the door at any moment. We don't feel safe enough to stop thinking about it, stop worrying about it, stop putting energy into protecting ourselves from that past energy. And whether we know it or not, it's occupying our mind, our energy, our spirit, to an extent that it's having an effect on like our ability to enjoy life now. The challenge, being the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, tells us that you're at a point in your life or a point in the story where you want to be able to cash in on your efforts. You want to be able to harvest something that you've been working toward. And because you haven't been there tending the garden, there's nothing to harvest. This could be like the lack of a retirement savings, and so you can't, like, you're going through financial hardship, and so if you had a 401k or a retirement account, you could borrow against it or cash it in early, but you haven't been saving for the future. You haven't been tending that garden, so there's nothing for you to borrow from. It's that sort of a challenge. Your focus is on the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. I think this is in a positive sense. As Abraham Hicks would put it, you are putting effort into staying on your high-flying disc. You're staying in the vortex. Everything is always working out for me. I'm gonna get everything that I need, everything that I want, and more. It's easy for these things to come to me. It's that leap of faith, but in a constant state of living life that way. Whatever my next step is, I know it's the step that I need to be taking. Everything is always working out for me. There is a small thread of message coming through here about doing all of the wishing but none of the action. And perhaps that's the lack of investing represented by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Like, it could be, I really, really want to harvest some tomatoes from this seed. I believe that it'll happen. I wish for it to be so. I think good things about this seed, and never actually planting it in soil and watering it and giving it sunlight. Taking the actions that one would need to take. Like, yeah, the universe is like, yeah, I gave you the seed. I gave you the seed. You can have a tomato plant. You can harvest tomatoes, but you need to do all of the things with the seed in order for it to become a tomato plant. So I think that there is that missing piece to the puzzle here implied. In the recent past, we have the World, major ending, a lot of shedding. You've done the out with the old. Out with the old. Okay, more out with the old. What else do I have to shed? Out with the old. Oh, I'm losing this part of my life as well. Cool. I guess I'm in a complete new, fresh start. But where is the in with the new, right? It's this being in the portal, being in the energetic birthing canal. You're no longer in the spirit realm, but you're not born yet either. Show me the crowning energy. Okay, you're getting yourself out of a bad situation and you are still in transit. This is like a stepping stone moment in your life. You're not where you're going to end up yet, and that's okay. But it's an important piece to the story. It takes gumption, it takes conviction, it takes strength to wrestle yourself away from something that was no longer serving you, or toxic, or unhealthy, or just doesn't represent where you needed to be for your future to unfold. But you're headed there. Six of Swords is an acknowledgement from Spirit to all the hard work and effort that you did in letting go and getting out of the past. And reassurance that the future is still to come. You are in the in-between right now. In the near future, we have the Seven of Swords. I'm going to pull a clarifier because I do think this is us. This is Aquarius energy. Playing our cards close to the vest, pun intended. What is Aquarius keeping quiet? What are we keeping to ourselves? The Wish. Ace of Cups. Our pain, our grief. Nine of Swords. Being private about it, not publishing it and keeping it alive. We're not wallowing. We're inspired to take new action, and we have a new opportunity. Ace of Cups can be something that you want to say to someone else. You want to tell someone else you care about them. But you are just a secret admirer for now, perhaps. I think these are all different things. So the Seven of Swords, I get the impression from this, it's a more general, like, in this phase of life, when you're in the in-between, you're not where you're going to end up yet. It's not time to really thrive in the world. It's not time to connect and put down roots. It's a quiet regrouping, going through this middle ground in privacy. Once you get to the other side and your life starts to unfold in the next chapter, you're no longer in the in-between, that would be the time to reconnect, to receive new love offers, to explore or extend new love offers, to explore that which holds your interest and you're intrigued and curious about. And for the time being, whatever stresses that you're experiencing, it's something that you're keeping private. And usually I would say, if I get that message, my instinct would be to say, talk about it, be open, get support, go to therapy, talk to friends who care about you. It can relieve some of the stresses rather than going through it alone. But I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that at all. Quite the opposite, that it's like the more you speak your stress into your current environment, you've left behind the stressful stuff. You may be a bit anxious about not knowing what comes next, but it's not okay, part of the Nine of Swords is you've shed it. It's in the past. The world is the portal energy that you're in right now before the next chapter starts. But you don't have to carry with you all of the stresses and the worries from the past. We're holding that door shut so heavily that we're unwittingly keeping that past energy alive. Maybe that's why we're in this limbo state. Universe is giving us a chance to fully shed the result of what we've been through and allowing us to turn our focus and attention toward the future. But I also get that Nine of Swords as this like little nagging thoughts, anxieties about what's going on. And if that's your introduction to your new chapter, what a way to kick off someone meeting you for the first time. And hi, I'm Shannon, nice to meet you. I'm really stressed out about, I don't know what's going on in my life. And oh, wow, really? Okay, you have a lot of stressful energy around you. So it could be saying you're going to be keeping all of those things to yourself because it's an inopportune time. It wouldn't be the best move to be very open and sharing about those private anxieties. Your surprise energy is the Four of Cups. If you are extending a cup to someone else, making an offer that you feel like is going to be well received, enjoyed, you might be surprised that they're not receptive, or You might make an offer to someone to help them with something, and they decline. Like, oh, okay, no thanks. Or, that's a really nice gift, but you know what, it's not really my style. Or, thanks anyway. That's the sort of energy that I'm getting there. Feels like kind of like a side note to your story. Your hopes and fears, we have the devil. This is what you're trying to, like, hold that door shut and make sure that the big baddie energy from your past doesn't charge through and spread toxicity or try to hurt you. It's the monster under your bed. You're projecting your fears about that onto your current environment unnecessarily, and it's tainting the way that your environment is manifesting. So work on that. The end result, we have the Two of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Focusing more on friends, less on relationships, perhaps. This getting out of a bad situation, implied by the Six of Swords as the crowning position, could mean that a breakup still needs to occur or finalize, and that will be the closing sentence to this chapter. And you'll have friends supporting you, or be more focused on just having fun, enjoying yourself, having other types of relationships, not strictly focusing on romantic connections. Your advice is the Five of Cups in reverse. You're ready to heal and move on. You're ready to stop focusing on the things that hurt you, the things that were difficult, the endings that you've experienced. You've ruminated, you've learned what you needed to learn from it, you've processed, but you haven't yet released that energy completely. It's time to do so and take hold of the positive things in your life and build upon that. Once you create the space in your life that's currently being occupied energetically by your focus on holding that door shut, not letting the bad stuff from your past reconnect with you, that will create the space for new positive things to enter. And they are available. They are on offer. The sun is here. The only reason that you're not able to tap into that is because you're energetically occupied elsewhere. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.